6 months is not a long time, but it is a long time when it comes to understanding, when you know that it does not even take that long. Literally, it can take 90 days to create wealth in your business, literally as short as a 90-day period. So here's the thing, and here's what I mean specifically by that. So I have a friend, and I think I shared the story. Probably I don't know if I did it in this setting, but I've shared her story before. So I have a friend that I did not know was broke and struggling and homeless and had all these things going, but she was an entrepreneur. I did not know that she was a homeless entrepreneur sleeping in her car. And the reason being is because she had just started a business. That was her reason. So she thought she was new and it's going to take her 5 years. And so she made the sacrifice and had created this whole ideology and this whole world around being a broke, struggling entrepreneur that's bootstrapping your way to the top, right? It was a belief system. You don't have to believe in that system, right? However, because she had just started her business, I thought it would be the perfect opportunity for me to show her that what she was believing in was just it was a myth, right? It does not have to be true, and it does not have to be true for you. And so I showed her exactly how to actually create wealth in her business within her first 6 to 12 months of business, right? So she started landing government contracts, of course, yada yada yada, got unbroke or got unstuck, got unhomeless, and all those different things, right? And so definitely, here's the thing. Here's what I know. Here's what I learned. It only took her 6 months. And really the reason why it even took that long, right? 6 months is not a long time, but it is a long time when it comes to understanding, when you know that it does not even take that long. Literally, it can take 90 days to create wealth in your business, literally as short as a 90-day period. But it took her that long because she had some mind blocks that she had to get over, right? She had to rethink the way that she was thinking about her business. So she needed a mindset reset, right? And so what I know about, of course, growing a thriving business is not about how long it takes. It's about how much you know. And once you understand the game of selling to premium buyers like the government, who is the number one premium buyer of business products and services in the world, then you know that it only takes 30, 60 to 90 days. Case in point, another case in point is, so I have another client. She was already making 6 figures in business, but once she aligned herself with landing government contracts, it only took her 6 weeks, y'all, to land a multiple 6-figure contract. Now just imagine 6 weeks to wealth. Like, that's just the first, right? And so, of course, I mean, I have a whole long list, but being brand new in business is not an excuse to be broke. All right. So these excuses will keep you broke. If you want to get unbroke, literally take my advice and stop believing that just because you have a brand new business that you have to be broke. Right. So, all right. So number 2 on my list is I have no money. The reason why I cannot make decisions in my business and cannot grow my business is because I have no money. Is that your story? Let me know in the chat. If you've bought into the reality that you have no money, then you don't understand how money really works. It's a possibility that you just really don't see the money that is already in your face, right? So I'm going to help you out a little bit. Somebody say, I see it. Cynthia say, I see it. Okay, let me see. So here's the thing. So, and that's an excuse. Like, people, the reason why I say it's an excuse is because everybody has money. Everybody has it. In fact, money is not a physical thing. Money is spiritual, right? And so we all have money around us, and it's just really about being resourceful to manifest that money into the physical form. What do you mean about that, Dr. Kawana? Well, everybody has access to money, right? We have a bunch of things. If you really want to change your life, you have to learn about how to get resourceful, right? So for instance, let's just say you bought into the reality or the belief system that you have no money. That's your belief. That's what you believe. However, if you were to, God forbid this, like if you were to get drastically sick, terminally ill, and they give you 30, 60 to 90 days to live unless you buy that pill, then what you gonna do, right? That person, that same person that has no money is gonna do everything that they could to come up with the money to live, right? You're going to come up with the money to live. So you got to want to grow a business and to create wealth as much as you want to live. Yes, you do. You can't have the money. So guess what that person is going to do? They're going to fry some chicken, sell some plates. They're going to wash some cars. They're going to sell all this extra stuff that they have around the house that they don't need. You are going to get resourceful. You're going to you're going to think about all the different people that owe you and all the different people that talk about they love you, that can lend you money. Yes, you want to live. You will make it happen. You're going to do fundraisers. You're going to do what are those online fundraising things? All of those different things. Why? It's because you want it bad enough. So it's not that you don't have any money. It's it's just that you don't want it bad enough. Cynthia said, you're talking to me. How bad do you want it? I remember years ago, I was in multi-level marketing. And that was like really the first industry that I was in that helped me to think differently. If you need help with understanding how to just switch your mindset, multi-level marketing, I don't endorse anyone in particular, but just the environment and the training and the leadership that you get is literally life-changing, right? The thought process is quite different. And so it was a woman who was a leader there. And she would do these amazing talks. And at the end, she would look at every single person in the room and say, how bad do you want it? And now everybody in that room wanted to be multimillionaires. And they would see all these billionaires who have made it to billions of dollars in revenues in multi-level marketing. And then there would be the little people like me who was just hoping and wanting and this desiring and aspiring. And she's just like, how bad do you want it? Because if you want it bad enough, you're willing to make the sacrifice in order to get it, right? Until you get there, eliminate the excuse that I don't have no money, because everybody has money and you have a network of people who's willing to invest in you. If not, then you need to switch your network, right? You got to get resourceful, right? Especially if because let's just be honest and transparent. You cannot build a business with no money and no resources. You cannot build a business for free. Even if you start a nonprofit, that nonprofit will be broke until you put some money into it. Everything evolves around finances, right? And education about how money works, everything, regardless. And so if you want to make money, you have to plant money seeds. It grows like trees. You have to plant the money seeds, right? And so I'm not going to be the one to say you don't need no money to grow a business. Yes, you do, because you're going to have overhead. You're going to need tools. You're going to need softwares. You're going to need accounting. You're going to need all of these things. And so, yes, you will need some money in order to grow a business, and money allows you to get there faster versus doing it yourself. So let's just be real, because I'm talking about creating millionaires, right? First generation, first time millionaires, or those who are already maybe have made their first million, but are looking to double, triple, quadruple those millions. And you have to understand what it takes to get there, right?